It's zombie ranking time, everybody.
Yes.
We've taken all the popular categories of zombies that you could possibly find, and we are going to rank them from S to D.
You know, zombies. Ghouls.
How do these work? Just like you're going to see. We're going to do it now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
And then you're going to know.
Yeah.
What's really exciting about this, Mason, is
Go on.
that there's so many different types of zombies to choose from.
Disagree. Name one type of zombie.
Well, the type of zombie that might leave a like on this video.
Oh,
Or maybe an independent free thinker.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying our viewers are independent free thinkers.
Terrific
All
stuff.
of them together as one.
So let's start things off, Mason.
Go on.
With what might not be the most popular zombie, but worth a discussion nonetheless, is a technological zombie.
Okay.
Something undead that has been brought back or maybe even augmented through technology.
Ooh.
Something similar to the Borg, I guess.
Sure. Okay, yes.
They're somewhat zombies, but it's also a collective intelligence.
I think this is going to rank fairly low, but all right, yeah,
We've seen also Invincible, practically dead or nearly dead people being mechanized to fight superheroes and whatnot.
Look, pros.
Yep.
Very creepy.
Yep, I
like
agree with that. Yep.
You know, great look. Love the look of the Borg. Love a zombie kind of man. He's got a big metal thing coming out of his head. Maybe he's got like some metal rods and struts and stuff to help him move, you know, because maybe the limbs aren't working too well these days on account of being dead and so forth.
Yeah.
That's cool. But I don't know. When I think zombie, I usually think zombie, you know, free of all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So would you put it as low as a D, or would you maybe give it a C?
Let's give it a C for now. We can always change these later.
Yeah, but we won't.
Yeah, no, we won't. We're lazy. We're in category L for lazy.
Correct.
Also, like the Borg, I feel like that's more of it's a collective. What am I thinking of? Like a pyramid scheme. It's more a pyramid scheme, I feel.
Yeah, okay.
Because there's always the Borg queen
There's
there,
always
you know?
the Borg queen.
Yeah.
No, you're not wrong.
Like a Tupperware. They're more a Tupperware situation, you know?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What about magical zombies?
Yeah, I love magical zombies.
This is something that normally appears in maybe a fantasy universe where some kind of dark wizard will...
Necromancers.
Exactly. Will raise the undead for an army. Or maybe you'll be like an evil...
Or normal stuff.
Or normal stuff as well.
Maybe like to help them...
Do a car wash.
Do a sexy bikini skeleton car wash. Zombie car wash, yes please.
We've also seen, you know, in movies similar to The Evil Dead, you know, like a cursed book or an amulet or something that's bringing back something from the past.
Well, you know, I love to accessorize, and so the book, the amulet, that's all good stuff.
Okay. And you love a fantasy world and genre.
Yes, absolutely. I love an accidental raising of the dead. I think that's a bit of fun.
Oh, yeah. What about a weekend at Bernie's? He's listening to headphones and he's doing a dance, but that's second weekend at Bernie's with voodoo magic. Do you like that?
That sounds problematic, if I'm honest with you.
Wait, I didn't make it.
No, I don't know.
I'm just telling you about it.
Wow. So this isn't your director credit on the
No,
DVD
no,
box
no,
set?
no, no,
Wow,
no,
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's
All
a
right.
coincidence.
I'm ranking this pretty high. I like a magical zombie.
You wouldn't put it at an S, though, I assume.
No.
So I'd put it at a B. I feel like I haven't seen enough of this probably lately to be super impressed.
And look, and I'll tell you that I think you're right. And I'll tell you what, it's not the zombies that I love when it's a magical zombie situation. It's always the guy bringing the zombies to life.
Great point.
You got yourself, you get a necromancer, a lich, which is an undead sorcerer. If we were ranking evil sorcerers, they'd be right up the top there. But I don't think these magical zombies are. You're absolutely right, James. They're garbage.
Yep. But a B still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up we have smart zombies.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You might be like, zombies aren't smart. Aren't they all like, ugh? And yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes they are like,
Yeah.
And sometimes they're smart enough to know that is a bit, you know.
It's a bit
It's a bit
Yeah. Well, sometimes, you know, they can use tools or maybe open a door. Sometimes it looks like they can learn things depending on the property.
Sometimes they remember stuff from their past life.
Exactly.
So they're like, I'm a zombie, but I'm here scooping ice cream.
Oh, I thought you were doing making pasta with a pasta making machine.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
There could be both.
Yeah. There's money in that too, I reckon.
Yeah.
If you could somehow zombie-made pasta. I don't know.
Sure, yeah. Uh-huh.
The example that I always go to for this is the sequel to 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, where Robert Carlyle becomes like a hybrid zombie. So he's semi-infected, semi-intelligent, just running amok. And there is something terrifying about
Robert
that.
Carlyle, yes.
Robert Carlyle, definitely. He was a James Bond villain once also. But I think it also slightly, if you make them intelligent, it slightly defeats the purpose of them being a zombie. You know, if you make them too intelligent, then it's just like, well, it's just a monster that's going to bite you, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And we've talked about shows like iZombie. They're midway between life and death, and perhaps they start to lose their faculties if they don't eat a little bit of brains. But once they do, they can acquire somebody else's memories or regain their intelligence, stuff like that. I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
But it's more like, I don't know, it doesn't feel zombie to me.
Fair enough. Let's put this in B then. How about that?
Okay, all right.
Above technological zombies.
Okay, terrific.
Equal to magic. How about this? Superpowered zombies. So often in the DC and Marvel universe, a virus will occur and a bunch of superheroes will be poisoned. And then they'll not only be zombies, but it's also like, oh, and this is Magneto. I like this one. I enjoy a lot of zombie comics. Well, not just zombie comics, but also like a regular situation where it becomes a zombified world. We recently saw like them animated in Marvel's What If, but also often in the Marvel comics, they'll maintain their personalities and powers, but they're just hungry for brains and eating people. And I think there's something terrifying about that, where it's like, well, what if it's, the Hulk, but also here's the
thing. I think you're absolutely right. And you know what? I've had a change of heart because I think when the What If episode came out, I thought, it's not quite the same as the comic book series.
Yeah.
Because in the What If, they were sort of mostly brainless. They were like classic zombies. They just wanted to eat, kind of thing.
Yep.
Whereas in the comic books, they mostly retain their personalities. Spider-Man's still quippy and so on and so forth. But you know what? Now I prefer the What If zombies.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it's more interesting if they have these incredible powers, but they are just unintelligent, lurching monsters. I love the idea of a Magneto just walking through a parking lot and all the shopping carts are just
rattling
away and like clinging to him or whatever.
Yeah.
I think intelligent superheroes with a thirst for human brains, not that interesting.
Yep.
Just the Hulk jumping around, bits flying off him. That's very interesting.
So an A, would you say?
Yeah. Wait, can we split this into two? I'm going to say
Okay, I get you. So
dumb superpowered zombies, A.
Yep.
Smart superpowered zombies, trash.
Trash,
Put it
D.
in the D. Put it in the D, I think.
Wow, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
What about this one? Hive mind zombies.
Oh, yeah.
We've, of course, recently seen these in The Last of Us.
Oh, yes.
The idea that if you trigger a trap or one makes a loud enough noise, suddenly you're attracting a whole situation. Often zombies will move towards a noise anyway, but this is like a level above that where there is this
Mushroom power.
Mushroom powers, exactly like Super Mario. But it's eating people. I think it's been really effectively portrayed in The Last of Us. And I guess you could also consider like the Borg is somewhat similar to this also. I think it does add a level of scariness to like any zombie.
Yes.
Whether it be fast, slow, magic, whatever. If they're all connected, then it makes hiding more difficult. It makes killing one of them more complicated than
you can be as quiet as you want. They're still going to find you. That's pretty scary. Also, they've got those big mushroom heads.
They got big mushrooms.
Yeah.
And they're like, boo. And you're like, don't do that. That's actually really scary. I'm going to say A.
Do you think you can eat the mushrooms?
I mean, you can. I don't know whether you should.
All right.
I
Like
think
on a capricciosa or something.
I mean, because all the virus was in flour or whatever. So I'd imagine if you broke up a bit of the mushroom and you ate it, I can't imagine that would go well.
Huh.
I mean, you could.
But do you think they'd be delicious?
No.
Do you think it'd be worth it?
Maybe with some butter and salt, maybe, yeah. All right, next up, Mason. We've got the classic zombie.
Okay.
The first appearance
your Day of
situation.
the Dead.
Exactly.
You're right. Your George Romero zombies, sure. Uh-huh.
You're the Walking Dead, those kind of situations.
Slow shuffling.
Zombies. Yep.
They'll get you. They'll
eventually get you.
Yes. How do you feel about these zombies? Do you think they have to bite you to infect you, or do you think a mere scratch will do it? Because that's scarier.
I like the idea of, I don't like the idea, but like of a fluid transfer.
Okay.
So just a scratch isn't enough.
Wow, I've had to send a few of those texts.
But a scratch, if you're not getting like blood or saliva into somebody. I know in the Walking Dead comic at least, you can like infect an arrow and shoot somebody with it and that will give them the virus.
Rude.
Yeah, I agree. It is rude. So I think these are great. And I think it's also, I love when you see them in numbers, like a whole horde of them. And it's, there's no fighting your way out of it. It's like that thing where people are like, how many 6-year-olds could you beat up? Probably a lot. But if they keep coming, you can't stop them all.
They've got an enthusiasm that you
right.
can't match as an old man.
Exactly.
And look, and I think the thing about slow zombies is they breed complacency.
Yes, exactly.
Because you're like, I'm in this shopping mall and there's a bunch of them sort of shuffling around. I reckon I could make a run or whatever. And you knock out a few, but by the time you've knocked out a few, there's more at you.
You're tired.
You're tired.
Because
and they don't get tired.
They don't get tired.
Yeah, I'm going to put that, I'm going to say A rank for those.
Not even an S tier?
Oh, wait, S tier, sorry. I forgot there was an S tier.
All right, let's do an S tier.
Okay.
I mean, also, because it's the first. I think that is a massive factor.
Yeah. And also, their metaphor value. As I've said before, the longer it takes for them to get to you, the more you can look at them and go, is this a metaphor for capitalism?
Wait till they get closer.
Yeah.
And think about it some more.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it isn't. They're biting me.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, no.
It's just a guy eating my brains. Nuts.
Next up, fast zombies. I first saw these in 28 Days Later. They were obviously also popularized in further properties like your Dawns of the Dead, the remake, I should say, even The Last of Us. First time I saw these in 28 Days Later, just the screaming and sputtering and sprinting.
Yeah.
Hate this.
Yeah.
But in a way that it's terrifying. Because I feel like with slow zombies, I do have that confidence of like, I could probably get around this.
Yeah, right.
But this one, you can't out sprint them forever.
No, that's true.
Even if you've got like an excellent level of fitness, they don't need to breathe.
Yeah.
They're gonna get you.
That's true.
And while you're running and it's screaming, it's probably gathering others. The others are hearing the noise. Yeah. Hard to kill also because they're so fast.
It's like that scene in Forrest Gump where all the people follow him.
Exactly.
But bad.
But bad and capitalism maybe.
Well, I was going to say also, this is an upgrade for the modern era.
Definitely.
The people, the film going public were like us, they're like, well, we could probably take some slow zombies.
Yeah.
So, a terrifying upgrade. And, isn't that a metaphor for something also?
Yep.
You'd be like, this is a metaphor for audience expectations in the modern era. My neck and my brains. I don't like this. James, I think you should put this in S tier as well.
I am gonna, yeah.
But you know what you should also do?
What's that?
You should take those S tier items and you should immediately drop them down away.
Why, Mason?
Because I think there's one zombie you've forgotten about.
What's that, Mason?
It's people on their phones, James. They're on their phones all the time. They're looking down. They're walking down the streets. You're like, is this a bloody zombie shuffling along? No, they're just on their they're on Facebook probably.
I'm moving them now, Mason.
They're probably thinking about making a TikTok later.
That is brilliant.
It's brilliant, right?
But it's true.
Yeah.
Because often you look around.
Oh, yes, go
And
on.
instead of people talking to each other, what are they doing, Mason?
They're on their
They're
phones.
biting each other, Mason.
They're
They're on their
they're
phones,
on their
Mason.
phones. Yeah,
And you
yeah.
shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
You
they're biting into their own time. They're
Sure.
biting in their own time they could be spending looking at a sunset.
Yep. Look at your greengrocer in the eyes and you say to that person, hello, I see you as a person.
That's right.
Look at that person across from you on the
Do
train.
you have any cabbage? No, you're out of cabbage. I see.
Well, now I'm mad.
Supply chain issues.
Yeah, but I'm looking at you and
Yeah,
I'm mad. I'm
that's
mad
right.
about it. Man, I love this. And I think we've all learned something. Interesting also, nothing in the D list. Or was it the Superpowered one? Did that go on the D list?
I wasn't listening.
There might be something in the D list.
Right.
I don't even hate that.
Well, you know what that
idea.
means? That means there's plenty of room for people to comment and be like, you forgot about this level of zombie.
I'd
And
love to hear it.
it's a mundane level of zombie. It's an average level of zombie. We can put it in the C list. We can put it in the D list.
The movie Warm Bodies, where a zombie learns to love.
Sure.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess that too. Yeah.
Nick Frost zombie. Is
Nick
that his own
Frost.
category of zombie?
PlayStation 2 playing Nick Frost zombie.
That's right.
Black Summer zombie. Terrifying, Mason.
Yes.
Just the worst thing I've ever seen. People should watch that show. Anyways, they can also watch these videos early if you head over to bigsandwich.co, or if you'd prefer, maybe you'd like some bonus content there. Maybe you'd
Yes.
like some audio commentaries on movies.
Oh, maybe you want some bonus podcasts.
Maybe you do.
Maybe some regular podcasts, The Weekly Planet, with an ad-free feed.
And a day early.
Perhaps you'd like some brains to eat.
Yeah,
We sell them.
we do.
We harvest and sell them, and you can eat them.
And it's also,
Go
we've
on.
got ideas, which is part of brains. We give you ideas there. We say, here's a thought, and that's yours now.
But you could also
And you can tell people it was your idea.
buy and eat these black market brains, is what I'm saying.
That's part of it also, yes.
It's just taking me a lot of time to get all these brains, and I just want crazy prices.
All right, thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll be back soon for another video, no doubt.
Grab that gem, you guys. We'll see you real soon.
Brains.